Good afternoon, this is Mike Oakes with Earthworks out on the berry job. So we got all the excavation done out front. We got pretty much all the new beds established, what will be the new beds. Currently, I can't put anything in the front yard because I'm using this as access. We have super tight access over here. Taking precautions by putting plywood down on the neighbor's side, because as you see, the side that we didn't put the plywood down, we're going to be cutting that out anyway and putting a new strip of grass throughout that whole entire area there. But we didn't want to do that same thing to the neighbors just because we want them to have what they had existing already. So we didn't want to damage their lot. We'll just keep all the damage on our side. The plants that you see over here, these are going to be our transplants. We water these every day. We'll biotone stuff like this, and they will bounce back. We pretty much ripped out the whole entire backyard, all the grass. We ripped out the existing patio, and then we sprayed everything out. We have our crushed crete in. We have our trim-on pavers already ready to go. Have all these staged for the guys for Monday. This is just something we like to do. I mean, as you see, it's a rough grade. It's a rough prep for the paver guys. They'll come in, no matter what I do, they always come in, they touch it after me anyway. So it's just a rough grade for them to have a giant sandbox to play in. Once they get this all nice and perfect, we'll start laying all these pavers down. We do 4 inches of crushed crete underneath all of our pavers on the pad back here. So this is 4 inches of crushed crete. The existing grade out here was actually pretty flat. It just it had brand new sod on it. So with the brand new sod and with it being sugary sand, literally everything just kind of bunched up. So we brought in 6 more yards of good dirt, and we kind of peppered that around throughout the whole entire patio itself. That way the elevation change wasn't a step down from our pavers to the existing. So now it has a nice transition between the pavers and where the grass and sod will be. So I try to keep the swale on both sides, and then we're gonna have everything pitched from the pavers to the pond. So normally we have a fire pit on our patios. These homeowners kind of wanted to bring it into where their foliage will be. Right now you can't really tell, but there will be a lot of plants back here. Sylvesters on both corners. We'll have triple robelinis, but we'll have 4 robelinis altogether. So we'll have one on the corner of that house, one about 3/4 of the way down, and then that's gonna match and mirror on this side. So we'll have the 2 giant Sylvesters in the back, and then the 4 robelinis, 4 triple robelinis up here in the front little half. And then again, with all the oleander, she has blue days, she has plants for days on here. And then we'll have a nice little fire pit out here. We'll have flagstone walkway coming out to the fire pit area, and then flagstone wrapping around everything. So it'll be its own unique little paradise back here, you know, off in the cut. It's just baking out here. It's super hot out here. So we're gonna give them some coverage out here around their fire pit area. This job's been pretty simple. This hasn't been no surprises, no headaches. I mean, knock on some wood if it was around me. Let's go ahead and do that now. So, you know, we got everything pretty much prepped and ready to go. If you stay tuned, you'll see Monday we'll have the pavers in, and then the following rest of that week we'll be starting putting some greenery in.